Alright, hey everybody, Robert Jerdee here, and wanted to get to, I know it's a day late, but I wanted to get to this review of X-Men 22, the last of the Rosenberg-LaRocca run, which I liked for the most part. It had its ups and downs, it had some really great character moments, had some fun stuff, had some stuff that I know a lot of people weren't crazy about, Wolfsbane for death, and generally, they killed off pretty much everybody. He kills off so many people in this run, it feels like Marvel was like, you can murder anybody, except for Cyclops and Wolverine. And everybody else is pretty much fair game, so take them all out. And they do. Man, they take out, it's spoiler alert for the run, and I guess for what's coming up next, but they kill Banshee, Havoc, Chamber, Madrox, or Multiple Man. Ilyana Rasputin turns into a demon. Like all these people, that's just like a chunk. Strong guy. All these people dead. Fighting essentially, so mutants are hated and being tortured. It's a terrible time for mutants. The X-Men are in an alternate dimension. The only guys left are Cyclops, Wolverine, and a ragtag team of leftovers. But I mean, you know, Danny Moonstar, Hope, Havoc, all these, you know, top tier people, but still. And they're fighting this mutant, government mutant sort of organization that's trying to kill mutants and experiment on them. It's brutal, right? And so essentially, long story short, too late, Emma Frost, one of my favorites, has devised a way to make the world forget about mutants completely. The humans don't even know what mutants are. They have no idea. And so it stops this brutal war that's going on. And so what we see in this issue beginning is they're reflecting on, well, I mean, I've been defined by my mutantness, mutanity, my whole life. Cyclops and Danny Moonstar are talking. I don't know what to do now. You know, I've spent my whole life training and fighting and trying to be a, you know, so we could all work together, and now people don't even know who we are. So, of course, the main villain of this run still remembers, and he goes after Emma Frost and the X-Men using these, like, monster sentinels that are made from Warlock, and decimates so many mutants. I mean, like I said, all these people are dying left and right. And finally, as it seems like it's the last stand for the remaining X-Men, the age of X-Men mutants, Storm, Colossus, all the guys that were trapped in this alternate dimension, come back out of nowhere, and that's the, I guess, read Age of X-Men. Omega, I think, is where it gives you the spoilers for that run, tell you how they got out of that alternate reality. But they're there, and they all team up, and they destroy what's left of these this organization and these crazy sentinels, and they have to decide whether or not to keep the world as it is, nobody knowing who mutants are, but them still having to hide their powers, or destroying this machine and letting the world remember, well, there are mutants out there still, and going from there. So it was an interesting, and there's a very interesting moment with Jean Grey and Cyclops and Emma Frost and Wolverine. Jean Grey and Cyclops see each other again for the first time in who knows how long, and they have a very romantic moment that doesn't go over well with either Wolverine or Emma Frost. And I mean, I wasn't crazy about it, but whatever, you know, I get it. But yeah, so they decide, spoiler alert again, they decide to destroy the machine. Everybody remembers the X-Men. Mutants are a thing again. Hated, loved, kind of like a fresh start. Not sure. It was good. I mean, the series was good. I'd love to collect it in graphic novel form so I could read the whole thing. Again, I mean, I have all the individual issues, but yeah, I don't know if it's the feel. I guess I was expecting something universe changing to usher in this new Hickman era of the X-Men. Also, there's a scene, there's like close to the end, the artists change. And it goes from a style that I'm okay with. It's a good style to a style that I'm not as crazy about. It was just a weird, and it's like in these big moments too. So generally, I liked the issue. It was a wrap up. It was a wrap up. I don't know if I call it a good wrap up. I wouldn't say it's a bad wrap up. It wasn't what I expected. I don't know. Maybe I need a little time to sit on it and why don't you sit on it? The fonts. A little time to reflect upon it and see if I liked it even more. But generally, I would say it's a good issue and a good run. And if you're a fan of the X-Men, it definitely has some very good. I mean, it touches Children of the Vault, and Mr. Sinister and Dr. Nemesis and all these great ridiculous names. All these great characters. They have like little cameos. They pop in and out. Fabian Cortez. So it's a fun run in general. How it wrapped up, it's not world shattering, but it was satisfying enough. I don't know. But I'd say overall it was a good run. So I know I rambled for like 10 minutes, 6 minutes really. But thank you again for watching, and I'll do more of these comic reviews. This run ended, so I don't know what to read next. So if you have any good recommendations, let me know. I just picked up Ecstatic, the new run of it, and I'll start, but I need to read all the stuff before that. So anyway, thank you for watching. Robert Jerdee here, and hopefully you have a great day. Thank you so much.